Hello guys and welcome to my classroom. So today we're going to go ahead and start with lesson 1. This is a live recording, so I will not have any pauses or breaks in this recording. It's like you'll be in my classroom in real life. So we're going to go ahead and start with lesson number 1. Now when you purchase the 6-week course, you should have been able to download a PDF file of worksheets and also the packet. So basically with the instructions and with the phrases that we're going to go over. So go ahead and pull that out because you're going to need that for our class today. So we're going to go ahead and start with the greetings, commonly used greetings, okay? So when speaking Spanish, when meeting someone for the first time, you want to be able to greet them. How do you greet someone in Spanish? So we're going to start off with good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And of course, we know hello. So we have buenos dias, which is good morning. Buenos dias. So you should be following along with me. So buenos dias is the standard way to say good morning. Now here in Puerto Rico, it's very common for people to just say buen dia. So they cut off the os and the s on dias. They'll just say buen dia, which is good day, good morning. It's the same concept. And so the next phrase we have here is buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. So buenas tardes is good afternoon, okay? And then finally you have buenas noches, which is good night or good evening. It means both. So in English we have two different ways to say it. We'll say good night, or we'll say good evening. Those are two different things in English. I believe evening is more like after 6 p.m. if I'm not mistaken, or after 7 p.m. But nighttime is nighttime. So there's a difference in our culture when we say good evening or good night. But in Spanish, they use the same phrase, buenas noches. It means both. Okay? So that's the commonly used greetings. Now here are some common responses to that. Oh, we forgot hello, how are you? So everyone knows hola. Hola, the H is silent in hello. And then we have how are you, which is ¿cómo estás? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Now, some common responses to hello, how are you is going to be estoy bien, which is I'm well. Estoy bien, I'm well. And then you have estoy mal. I'm not well, which is like I'm sad or I'm doing bad. Not I'm sad, I'm doing bad. Estoy mal or muy mal, very bad. How are you doing? Very bad, muy mal. Or you can say así, which is like I'm doing okay. Okay? So, ¿cómo estás? Así. Okay. ¿Cómo estás? I'm well. Estoy bien. Now keep in mind, if you put y tú, that means and you. Y tú. Okay? So now we're going to look at the next phrase, the last greeting phrase, which is todo bien. So I decided to throw that in there because I don't know why, but even in school, like my teacher didn't teach me that. I learned this phrase on my own outside of the classroom because a lot of people will say this to you. They'll say, oh, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? How are you? Is everything good? ¿Todo bien? Everything good? Or you can interpret that as all is well. ¿Todo bien? So, yeah, and your simple response can just be, yeah, sí, todo bien. Yes, everything's good. Sí, todo bien. So let's look at commonly used introduction. Yes. So this is just basically as you're introducing yourself. How do you introduce yourself to someone that speaks Spanish? So the more common way to say, my name is, there's a mistake on the worksheet. I need to correct that as soon as possible. It's not supposed to be me llamo es. Okay, so the first way you say it is mi nombre es, my name is. Mi nombre es. My name is Samantha. Mi nombre es Samantha. Or the second way, or the next way you can say, I call myself Samantha, which is just interpreted as my name is Samantha. It's me llamo Samantha. Me llamo Samantha. I believe probably about 60 of you purchased this yesterday. So I'm going to have to resend you guys the new PDF file. If not, you don't have to download it. Just cross out S. When you see me llamo, cross out S. It's not supposed to be me llamo S. That's incorrect. That was a typo. It's supposed to be me llamo, and then you say the name. Because you can't say I call myself is. Okay? So me llamo Samantha. So cross out the ES that's on that packet after me llamo. That is incorrect. Or you can just email me at aglanguagetutoring@gmail.com and I can send you the correct form if you want to print off all 20 pages again just for that error. Okay, so now we're going to keep going. So we have my name is, mi nombre es, and we have I call myself, me llamo. Okay, so now we have I'm from. I'm from. This is a good one because everyone always want to know, where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? Okay, soy de Michigan. I'm from Michigan. Soy de Michigan. Okay, so soy is I'm, de is from. Soy de Michigan. ¿Y tú? And you? Okay, so vivo en, which is I live in. Vivo en Puerto Rico. I live in Puerto Rico. ¿Y tú? So this is an easy way if you don't want to ask the question back to someone. Like, for example, por ejemplo, if someone say to you, ¿de dónde eres? They're like, where are you from? You say, oh, soy de blah, 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 California. You don't have to repeat back, ¿de dónde eres? You can just simply say, ¿y tú? And you. I knew I used to do that a lot when I was cheating. I would just be like, oh, when someone said, ¿cómo estás? I'm like, bien, ¿y tú? Oh, ¿de dónde eres? Oh, bien, ¿y tú? I would always say, ¿y tú? Because I didn't feel like taking all the energy to say that whole sentence back to them because I didn't want to mess up. But, yeah, that's a side note, guys. So, yeah, you have I live in, vivo en, okay? Next one is tengo blank años. So you're going to insert your age in that underscore. So, tengo 30 años is I have 30 years. Literally translates to I have 30 years, which means I'm 30 years old. Okay, so in Spanish, this is how you say I'm 30 years old. I'm 20 years old. I'm 40 years old. Tengo 40 años. I have 40 years. Okay? Please, a lot of people get this confused. They'll try to say, soy 20 años, estoy 20 años. In English, we say I am, but in Spanish, it's I have 30 years, okay? That's how you have to say it. Okay, so next one we have is, ¿cómo te llamas? You guys know that one, right? That was pretty simple. ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? Literally translates to, how do you call yourself? Okay, so me llamo Amber. I call myself Amber. ¿Cómo te llamas? How do you call yourself, or what do you call yourself? But it means, what's your name? Okay, so ¿cómo te llamas? How do you call yourself? Oh, me llamo Brandon. Okay, the next one we have is, ¿cuál es su nombre? So depending on which question they ask you, it gives you the answer on what your response will be. So if someone comes up to me and say, ¿cuál es su nombre? I know I'm going to respond, mi nombre es, okay? If someone say, ¿cómo te llamas? I know I'm going to say, me llamo Amber, okay? So yeah, just try to listen to how the question is asked. It pretty much gives you the response. It gives you the answer, okay? The thing about being live is I can't cut out any of this movements, extra movements I got going on here. Okay, so the next one we have is, where do you live? ¿Dónde vives? Okay, and you already know your response at this point, which would be, I live in, vivo en, right? Donde vives? Where do you live? And the last for the introductional phrases will be ¿Cuántos años tienes? So guys, these are some, ¿Cuántos años tienes is how old are you? The direct translation, of course, is how many years do you have? Okay? And that makes sense because your response is, I have 30 years. Please, you don't want to get these basic things messed up. So practice this as much as possible, okay? Rewind this video, watch this video over again, listen to the audio files that I'm going to send you guys, or you should already have it at this point. And yeah, definitely follow the instructions in the audio before doing the worksheet. So you should not be jumping ahead. Don't do the worksheet just yet. I do not want you guys to complete the worksheet until the end of the week, okay? So today is Monday. I recommend everyone start the course on a Monday at the beginning of the week because on Friday, you're going to do your worksheet, okay? And then you get a break on the weekend and you come back the following Monday for the next week course. So that's how this is going to go. And you guys have 6 weeks. So I have everyone's information on when you started. And around the 6th week, I will be following up with a lot of you. I should have probably did a cutoff limit, how many people can sign up each month. But I'm going to contact all of you by the 6th week to see if you're ready to take your over-the-phone assessment so you can get your certificate. So that's it for today's lesson, guys. It's about, 11-minute lesson, about maybe 12 minutes. So if you have any questions or anything you want to ask me, don't hesitate to email me at aglanguagetutoring@gmail.com, and I will respond to your email within a few days, okay? That's all. Eso es todo para hoy. Gracias y nos vemos next week. Adiós.